Hey, listeners, have you ever wondered what you're missing on the Patreon?
Let us ask you these questions. Do you like the Pre-Fixe? There's an extended version of it every week on the Patreon called the a la carte.
Do you miss your favorite dead celebrities? We have a medium who comes on to talk to them on the Patreon.
Are you an astrology buff? We have an astrologer who comes to the Patreon to read the celebrity stars.
Do you want to hear what we edit out of the podcast? Then you can listen to our cutting room floor episodes on the Patreon.
Do you ever wish we could fix you? Then listen to our all-tier advice episodes right now on the Patreon.
And if you ever want to kiki with other listeners of this pod, come to one of our hilarious live Zoom spectaculars.
Still not convinced? No problem. Head on over to patreon.com/fixingfamouspeople to listen to an example episode of each of these. Absolutely free. See you on Patreon.
Where's Shelley? This is Fixing Famous People, the podcast where two reality television producers pitch solutions to save celebrities in dire straits.
But first, let's get to the Pre-Fixe, your weekly pop culture roundup.
I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that there are several times a day when it ruins my fucking day.
Which is what?
Good morning. So in order to stay a tit of everything that is going on in the world, I am signed up for alerts from just about every fucking entertainment outlet you can imagine.
And ones
emails
that
and
you
texts.
ones that you didn't know still were operable, by the way. Dominic is still getting emails and texts from.
Absolutely true. Friendster texted me the other day. So people.com, which we call the Bible, they run the gamut. They're not just entertainment news. And this is the problem. They'll send me an email about Jennifer Aniston or Doja Cat or name any celebrity. They're always on top of it. Young or old celebrity. They're great. It's why we love people.
Which is what you signed up for, right, Dominic? Like you signed up for emails about Jennifer Aniston and Doja Cat, correct?
Correct. What I did not sign up for is the hourly true crime emails that they send. Woman whose baby was carved out preaches anything. Woman with baby carved out is not what I want in my email at all at any time. No.
Let alone, yeah.
We're laughing about it now because before we hit record, fucking people just sent me Los Angeles parents accused of killing baby. Delete. People, what are you doing?
And I said, by people, they really do just mean people, like regular people, normal people,
right?
Famous people, all people they report on, which I'm not. I'm not interested. I'm sorry to say. I know there's these true crime people out there, but I too also would not want an email, from
you dull us all to 2 minutes into this broadcast. That's pretty good. That means it's going to be a barn burner.
To the Bible, by the way. I too to the Bible. But I don't want to read about that.
I mean, of all the brands to take their own name literally, people, I don't want that. I want garbage. I want Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
I want Helen Mirren's boob popped out.
Yes.
I want anything but real people killing their children. People, parentheses, not real. They got to do something for people like me.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi, good morning. There's a lot to talk about this week, but I think we should open up with a super couple. The A block of this is going to be about super couples because there's a lot of super couple updates. Perhaps the most important story of the week, maybe the year, is that now Sir David Beckham's wife is to be known as Lady Victoria Beckham.
Is this true? Right? I did not know this, Dominic.
Oh, yes, Christopher. Just this morning, we record this on Tuesday, just this morning, King Charles knighted Sir David Beckham. And as a result, Posh Spice is now Lady Beckham.
He wasn't already knighted?
Nope. He's Sir David Beckham.
Oh, that's interesting because I would have sworn that he already was. But
I think that he was something below that,
something else,
or maybe he knew he was going to get it. I don't think it came out of thin air. What did come out of thin air for me personally was that one of the Spice Girls is now British royalty.
Period.
I mean, then that's the end of it.
I mean, I'm feeling great. I feel great about it. Listen, they're already a fucking circus full of monkeys.
Sure.
And so that's what, do you know what I mean? Like they're literally like, da, 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 da. So like, why not?
I feel like this is a multi-generational dream come true. I feel like people my age who were in their 20s and you who were you were children, we all loved the Spice Girls at the same time. And to see one of them.
My first CD I ever bought.
Is that right?
The first CD I ever owned was Spice. Like the OG original.
You gotta hand it. You gotta hand it to the Beckhams. Like super couples break up like with regularity. They have 13 children at last count. They're like the Nick Cannons of the UK. Yeah. And not all the children like them, but that's besides the point.
I know you're chomping at the bit to talk. Do you think that Nicola Peltz and the Brooklyn Beckham are going to come crawling back now that the parents have been knighted? You don't think so?
No, because
is that fueling more division?
I think it's really sad that Brooklyn couldn't have been there, or at least even been in it talking to his family when his dad received such a high honor in the UK. It's terrible. But Brooklyn's wife's her family, I think they're billionaires, the Peltzes, aren't they? So I don't think
you can tell me. I don't know. I don't know who Nicola Peltz is, other than
Brooklyn,
other than the person that you talk about all the time.
That's it. She's the daughter-in-law of Lady Victoria Beckham of the Spice Girls and England.
Yeah. The Duchess of Spice. Yeah.
Do you think that like Camilla Parker Bowles texted her this morning and just said, "Atta girl"? Was that the whole text? Like,
probably.
Get it? Get this taxpayer coin. I mean, obviously, Vicky Beckham is not going to be living at Windsor Castle.
Literally gets nothing. Yeah, they get nothing. But I mean,
you better believe she changed her fucking business card though. And today, there's absolutely there's no doubt. Yeah. She's going to come out with a new fragrance called The Lady. I mean, what's it going to be?
I hope so. She doesn't really get out there much. You know what I mean? Like even like I feel like there's a quote not that like recently because of her like docuseries that I have not watched yet. Have you watched it?
I have not. No,
we need to. I feel like
it came too soon after. I'm not interested in them yet. It came too soon after the one about him.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I understand people need to make money, but did they need separate documentaries? There couldn't have just been episodes devoted to each other.
Well, she gave a quote that was like, "Did I even really sing in the Spice Girls?" Like she was like, "Is anyone missing my vocals?" Because people were like, "Don't you want to go back on tour?" And she was like, "No." Like
she knows she did it.
Yeah, which I'm fine with also.
So while we're talking about super couples, remember Brangelina?
LOL.
Well, they're still fighting. They're still in court about this fucking winery. It's the Miraval winery.
God.
And Brad, according to people, when they're not emailing me about, someone having their kidneys harvested in the middle of a second grade class or whatever the fuck. People.com emails me that Brad Pitt has doubled down on a request for Angelina Jolie's private messages. Are you okay?
Having their kidneys harvested.
I'm sorry, but I'm so mad at people.com. All I want to talk about this week is Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. I want to talk about Wicked. I want to talk about Gayle King. And they're like, but no, someone else killed their child, Dominic. Please have these 8 emails.
Yeah, it's like, this person was like ripped limb from limb by their dog. Like, don't you want to know this?
Sure. I was like, no, Britney deleted her Instagram this week. I don't care who died.
Yeah, what else do you need to report to me other than that? You know what I mean?
Well, all I'm saying is in our super couple update that Brad is still requesting Angelina Jolie's text messages become evidence in court. And Angelina's responding with, I don't know what this is about. I have literally not been to the winery since the day he and I split up. I don't know what's happening. The only reason I'm bringing it up is like, this has been going on for 13 years now at this point.
And if I'm them at a certain point, aren't I like, just give it to him. I don't even care. Like, what does it matter?
Because something's up. There's probably some sort of wizardry underneath the winery
like,
that's keeping Angelina Jolie looking young.
Or like they're running every single dollar that they spend through it or something. Like something nefarious monetarily is happening and that's why they're fighting.
Or they have been flying under the radar for years and Brangelina actually is the Venezuelan drug cartel and the United States is about to bomb the Miraval winery.
Dominick.
But first, in Kentucky, a woman killed her mother-in-law with a crossbow. Thank you, people.com.
Have their kidneys harvested is still like the best thing.
I'm glad you like that one. Did we know Ana de Armas broke up with Tom Cruise?
No.
Yes.
Is that real? Weren't they just talking about their wedding?
I don't know, but apparently they broke up because the actress, now I'm quoting the New York Post, allegedly became uncomfortable with his pace. He wanted to move things along very quickly. And she's like, yeah, I understand that you need a side piece. I'm sorry, not a side piece, but like you need like a co-star for Scientology. Thank you.
A beard, Dominick, that's what it's called.
It's a full ZZ top length beard, a full Santa Claus beard. Thank you, Christopher. I think probably she was also afraid of getting her kidneys harvested by Scientology.
No, but like because they probably were like, time to get married. And she's like, what? And then they were like, here's the prenup that you're going to sign, AKA contract that signs you up for the Sea Org for the rest of your life. And they like slid it across the table and it was truly like in a wheelbarrow because it was so big. And then she was like, what? And then she probably hightailed it out of there.
One day she woke up and in place of her pillow was a 1,000-page contract in its place. And Tom just said, how'd that get there? What is it?
Oh,
Let's read it out loud together.
Read it, though. Yeah. Let's read it out loud together.
Let's read it out loud together and lock the door from the outside until you sign it.
Yeah. And then she was like, truly like, remember in The Undoing when she like runs out of the house and then gets in that helicopter like that?
When Nicole did The Undoing. You're making me want to rewatch that. I feel like we talked about it last week too.
I know we did. And it was so dumb, but like I watched every single episode of it. But yeah.
Maybe Nicole did text her. Maybe after Nicole left Keith, she was probably like, let me help out the lady that who came after me in that other disaster. Moving on from super couple to super couple, we will absolutely use super couple in quotes for this next one, but it's just worth mentioning that one of Hollywood's most storied, problematic couples that never should have gotten married finally got divorced. Dean McDermott and Tori Spelling are officially, legally uncoupled.
I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. This is good. This is at least some good news.
Congratulations to all parties. They were married for 18 years and did, I believe, a total of 36 reality shows together.
And we read her memoir a million years ago on what was Celebrity Book Club, now Glamorous Trash, and it was a doozy. And he's a real piece of work. I mean, Dean McDermott is like in the piece of work museum. He's in one of the back rooms. He's in the finale room. Yeah. With like a big exhibit.
He's like the Mona Lisa of the piece of work museum. Like you got to look at him, you're like, you've got to be kidding me.
The piece of work museum needs to go in the glossary.
That's fine. I'm just giving you term after term today. We're fully Novembering. Speaking of, I'm just going to say this now. I was going to save it for the end, but it's the dumbest story of the week is that I believe it's dictionary.com has announced that the word of the year is 6-7. So the word of the year is a number, and it's a number.
This just
I don't even want to. I know I'm like of the age where I'm supposed to be making jokes on the internet about it because I don't know what it is, and the truth is I don't care. Yeah.
And this is the thing is all these things like, see, like that used to be fun finding out what the word of the year was, but now they just want to do like clickbait of it. Like there's many words that people have said and that we've talked about that like tariff could be the word of the year. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? There's words that have been bandied about this year that have been big. 6-7 is not the word of the year. I'm sorry to say.
Hilaria.
Truly. Cucumber.
What? I wanted to spit that out the entire time you were talking. I'm so
Don't apologize.
Imagine if the word of the year was Hilaria.
So dumb.
But like, my word of the year is Hilaria for sure.
Period.
Where the fuck were we? Oh, speaking of People Magazine, I cannot get off their dick. But one of the great services that People Magazine does is they determine who we are supposed to think is the sexiest man alive every year. And this year, I got to say, no notes. They knocked it out of the motherfucking park. It is Jonathan Bailey, Wicked's, Bridgerton's, the West End's original revival cast of Company's Jonathan Bailey.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven up. Like, we have one thing. We have one thing in this cesspool nightmare of a world that we live in. And that one thing is that rightfully so, Jonathan Bailey
I totally
is
agree.
People.com's sexiest man of the year. We needed this so badly.
I didn't see this coming. I feel like it's such an obvious choice because it's always someone who's got a project being released within the couple of weeks. Like, it's never, a coincidence. But it's also a great choice.
My friend Laura DM me was like, remember when it was Blake Shelton? Like, kill me. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, thank God they like came to their senses for 5 seconds. Remember when it was like
that
Paul
was
Rudd?
When we knew the world was
I love him to
death,
but like
direction.
Know what I mean? Like,
Jonathan Bailey, first openly gay person
period.
To be sexiest man alive.
And that's a step forward, I will say. As much as like sometimes those things of like first gay person to do this, I'm like, okay. And like, but like this one being like, oh, you're a heartthrob and you're not even into women and women like want to bang you so badly. Like that's, and I say that because people's obvious, other than the two of us, that their target audience is obviously women.
I'm only half of people's target audience. I don't want to hear about people. I want to hear about celebrities.
Okay. But I mean, the pictures look incredible. He's so hot in every way.
Yeah, he's gorgeous.
I love him. I love him to death.
I will say something that I don't think is controversial or brave, but some people might be like, why don't you look in a mirror, you old faggot? But I will say this. I only found out today that he was 37 years old. I did think he was a little bit older. I thought for some reason he was like 41 or 42. And you know why? Yeah. It's because he's an early grayer and he embraces it a lot. Maybe not all the time, but like, and it looks fucking fantastic. It looks fucking fantastic. But it did make me think he was a little bit older. And of course, knowing that the grays made him look older to me, I then went immediately to the bathroom before recording this and swiped my face with my Just for Men, what I can only describe as a mascara wand for my face.
Yeah, sure.
And that's that.
Dominick, embrace it like him.
Well, I only do half of it. If you know, I don't like, I'll never come out here looking like Johnny Cash. Like Johnny Cash's head was on my face. What a random why.
No, I know what you mean. Like for anyone,
anyone under 40, right, who needs to look up Johnny Cash.
Yeah, sure.
All right, now let's get to the hard hitting news. I think we should, and I don't think we should sing a theme song for this week.
No, this isn't a watch anymore. This is a warning.
Right. Britney Jean Spears has deleted her Instagram. This, of course, after several worrying posts and several weeks of people worrying about her because of ex-husband Kevin Federline's audiobook, which said some, predictably stupid and mean things and
terrible,
unfounded things about her. And she was defending herself, and then her Insta went away. And now we don't know. I believe so, yes. No more Britney Spears. No more Zila River Red. She's just. Let me raise
my God! There's literally no. There's no account. That's crazy.
Zila Maria River Red is no more on Instagram. So
she'll be back.
We'll see who comes back.
She'll be back. And here, you know what? Let me talk to Kevin specifically. Kevin, is this what you wanted for all of us to not be able to see her and keep tabs on her now? All the Free Britney movement that you said was so bad. Now we can't see if she's okay or not. And that's what you want, her to be moving in silence? No. Or is it what you fucking wanted? You know? Oh, I fucking hate him so much. He's such a piece of shit.
He's definitely on the enemy. He's definitely on this year's villains list for sure.
Oh, yeah. And people have tried to like argue like, I read the book and blah, 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 and this and that. And I'm like, don't even, how dare you think that you're coming to me and thinking that you're going to get any kind of like thing other than
all fucking people.
Unbridled rage from me against you when you say that. 2, again, if you cared about this person at all, you would not be putting any of this out there. You would be like going to court to file something, or like you would be coming to her aid whenever her parents were conserving her, or you would have been doing anything other than trashing her in this book, period. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Who would ever go to you saying that?
I know.
That is what puzzles me. That has to be a total stranger. Was it someone on the bus?
No, it was someone on the bus, yes.
Well, we have two Stranger Things stories for you. The first is that the final season trailer has been released. I guess it's going to be 3 episodes, movie-length episodes. One will be released, I think, the day before Thanksgiving. One on Christmas Day. It's either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And then the other one, I think, on New Year's Eve. So they're all sort of holiday timed to, I think that's good news for parents. You can shove your kids in a room with a television. That's always a good way to keep them calm during the holidays. But then this story comes out in the middle of all the press for this, is that Millie Bobby Brown, at a certain point during or before the shooting of the finale season, accused David Harbour, who plays the sheriff on the show, and essentially her character's father figure on the show, accused him of harassment. And there was like a whole investigation, and supposedly there are like pages and pages of an investigation where she made allegations of bullying. I do think it's worth noting that there was nothing sexual or assaulty in any of the documentation that's been seen. It's just bullying, but no details on the bullying. This will obviously unfold. David Harbour not having a very good autumn, shall we say.
No, sure isn't. Sure is not having a good autumn.
Since Lily Allen, his ex, which we spoke about last week, released an album which is basically dedicated to roasting his dick on a barbecue grill, with a lot of very detailed moments in there about why their marriage fell apart and his infidelity. So this guy he probably can't wait for 2025 to be over.
Yeah. To have that note that he wrote her about the flowers that I read to you, remember? That is all over the internet now. Have you seen it? And then for this to come out, and then this, and like he's done for, sorry to say. And it's sad because remember when they won like Emmys or Golden Globes or something. Remember when he went up and he gave that speech, and like Winona Ryder was up there and she was like being crazy, and she was like looking all around, and he gave a speech that was like, make television again that people want to watch. And like, I remember like being like, yes, like I remember being like very like rallied by him in that speech. And it's so sad that like, oh wait, you were a piece of shit too? Got it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he was like standing up for the little guy, and then I'm like, oh wait, you're also a monster? Got it. Cool. Copy that.
I think he turned into one, though. My gut was that he didn't arrive that way. I think he got a little taste after that first season of Stranger Things, and then was like, I'm going to be Netflix's Christian Bale for a minute.
Sure.
He's redeemable. David Harbour's redeemable. Let me ask you this question. Is Kevin Federline someone we should fix, or does he go on the unfixables list?
I don't know, Dominic, because I don't know. I don't want good for him. And so I don't want to fix him. But again, that's
I understand.
I don't always got to, sometimes like when the fix is needed, and that's out of my control. You know what I'm saying?
If you wanted to fix Sonny Bono now, after having read part 1 of Cher's memoir, I would say no. I would say that she revealed all the mistreatment. And actually, I'm going to motion right now. I'm going to put it up for the gavel that Sonny Bono posthumously be put on the unfixables list.
Never be contacted by Aaron. We do have one of those lists, never forget, so we can put him on that list. I don't know.
Although what do people think? Maybe we should have our medium reach out to Sonny to see if he wants to apologize to Cher.
Oh, that would be nice. Do you think he does? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he sees it the way that Cher does. I don't know if he ever saw it the way that Cher did. I think Sonny was more like Cher is Cher because of Sonny, which there's an argument to be made. I mean, he's the one that put her, he's the one that elevated her in the beginning when she was a child.
Sure. But does that mean he has to be horrible to her? No. You know what I mean? Like, does that... Wait, one more thing though. With the like Stranger Things brother creators or whatever, they're like, it's going to be like 3 feature-length movies. I'm like, can you just make a show for us, please, for the love of Christ? Is this why it took 3 fucking years for you to make the fucking show? Like, why are they...
that's part of it, I'm sure.
And it's all of the like, we're going to like change the genre, and we're going to make TV into movies and go to the theater and all this shit. It's like, make a TV show. Like, I'm so sick of like, because they want to like do something different and be weird and do like, they think they're like revolutionizing the world which they're not, by the way.
You hate them.
It's
I do
really
know what you
boring.
mean. You hate them.
I don't like whenever people are like, here's this like revolutionary thing. We're going to do 4 seasons into our show. It's like, no, just finish the show and then do something else that's revolutionary.
I don't know if I'm like a giant fan of the show. Like, I don't care either way about the show. So I don't honestly have an opinion about it. I'm trying to think if something I loved would go over the top like that, I would probably stop loving it. If I felt like it was just being like absolutely gratuitous, I probably would feel the way that you feel about it.
Yeah.
And hate the Duffer Brothers.
When they're like
TV with the white hot heat of 1,000 suns, the way that you do.
Well, and half of that is because they're like, TV shouldn't come back every year. And I was like, I work in TV and I want a job every year. So no, I do want it to come back every year. You fucking idiots. Like, how many people are not being employed because you want to take a year off? Fuck you, Duffer Brothers and David Harbour and all these people. Fuck you. Anyway.
The Duffer Brothers might say you're bullying them. You might be the next person to be investigated by Netflix.
They don't employ me, so...
You don't know my life. You know whose life we also don't know? Gayle King's. Because last week, everyone's screaming out of a job, out of a job. Well, they catch Gayle leaving work one day and she said, nobody has said shit to me. My contract's up in May. I love my job. Stay tuned. In other words, somebody who wants her to take less money told the New York Post that she was getting fired, and now she will be returning, but probably for free or for much less because they're someone is fucking with her negotiating in the press. But they're under new management. The tone of a lot of their properties is changing. She's a big face of the network, but you could have told through the whole reworking of CBS mornings and the whole takeover of Paramount that Gayle's name has always been bandied about a way to save money. And CBS loves to swap hosts like bed sheets for real on that show. I don't know who the other hosts are. I only know Gayle. I don't know to the guys that she hosts with.
Not swap like bed sheets.
It's a line. It's from Mommy Dearest, actually. Mom swapped husbands more than to bed sheets or something like that.
Yeah. And not to mention they fired like basically every person of color that worked there. Did you see that at all in the
I did not see that, no.
It's really fucking bad, by the way. Like really bad. And so she's probably shaking in her boots.
Well, I feel like Gayle could live comfortably for the rest of her life at this point, but I think she likes that job. All right. In better news, we were all surprised this week to see that there will be another American Horror Story coming out next year. And the cast includes all of your American Horror Story favorites, your Paulsons, your Peters, along with a little known actress named Ariana Grande. Heard of her?
Heard of her.
And in the biggest news possible, because specifically she said she wouldn't do another one, Dame Jessica Lange is returning to the Ryan Murphy verse. So I now no longer care if this is the biggest piece of shit he's ever made. I just like to see Jessica Lange on all of my screens until the end of time.
Hassan showed me a meme that was like that Jessica Lange is returning, and it was someone tweeted, for those of you that don't understand this, it's as if Rihanna was returning to music. Which is kind of true. So I feel like the Jessica Lange heads and also everyone else, you know what I mean? Like all the Ryan Murphy heads are like rejoicing today.
Like Ryan Murphy hasn't taken a rest, but American Horror Story has for a little bit, which can only benefit it, I think. So,
well, he did all these like other shows that were just like the same thing, but just called something else. And I'm like, what's happening? Just do another thing of American Horror Story. Like, what was Grotesquerie? What the hell was that?
I don't know. I never.
That's just American Horror Story. Just call it American Horror Story : Grotesquerie.
Speaking of Ryan Murphy, I have not watched it, but yesterday, the first 3 episodes of All's Fair dropped, starring Kim Kardashian and a bunch of Oscar-winning and nominated actors.
Mm-hmm.
It is truly getting savage. And as we are talking, my friend just texted me on Rotten Tomatoes. It currently has a 0 on the tomato meter.
That's devastating.
0.
That's so
on
bad.
the popcorn meter, which I think is viewer populated, it's got 48%. But on the tomato meter, it has 0.
It's not
The
good.
Hollywood Reporter described Kim's performance as wooden. There are 10 other obvious jokes that should have been, well, why didn't you describe it as plastic?
Yeah.
But either way, it's like a stuffed animal's performing.
No,
she's not.
Wooden is, I'd rather they be like, this is the worst actor that's ever lived. Do you know what I mean? Like if that was me and someone said that my performance was wooden, I would truly.
And I found the trailer so promising. I really did. And then
I know, but even when you saw it, but she doesn't know how
someone
to
said,
act.
so one review was like, it's a cruel joke surrounding her with all these actors of pedigree. Like it just makes her performance look worse.
That's correct. And someone like Ryan Murphy should know that. But he's too busy suckling on Kris Jenner's teeth to like have 2 eyes that both look the same way.
I didn't like that visual at all.
Ugh.
Not one bit.
Blech. He's so gross to me. Anyway.
So there's other news coming from Kardashian, the land of. Caitlyn Jenner made her first appearance on the Hulu series The Kardashians. It's the first time. Kris knew she was coming. The kids did not know. They clearly did not know. And it was as uncomfortable, I guess, as you would want it to be. But Caitlyn is really not a member of that family anymore. They were celebrating the Kardashians moving out of one of their family homes where they've shot a lot of their shit. Now they're moving somewhere else. Who cares? To one of their other 13 properties.
Some made up thing that they have to do for the show because they literally don't show any of their real lives and it's just them eating salads in bed together. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're like, what can we do to spice things up? Let's just sell something for a few million.
Yeah, let's sell a home. Got it. Yeah.
Kim also made news this week twice elsewhere because on the Kardashians, or was it on the, I think it was on the Kardashians where she was telling her All's Fair co-star Sarah Paulson, trying to educate Sarah Paulson about the moon landing being fake.
Oh, God. Okay.
I just don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I
don't either. Because it's just like,
but I will say,
even if you do believe that it's fake, what you don't do is tell Sarah Paulson that on national television.
And Sarah Paulson was trying so hard to be
normal,
diplomatic about the whole thing. Be like, okay, well, yeah, I'll do a deep dive. Send me the information you have. Sarah's also been a little bit too chummy with Kim through the whole press tour. It feels very much how Rosie O'Donnell was with Madonna during A League of Their Own. And like that quote unquote friendship where it's just like an earnest person and a superstar and the superstar ends up not treating the earnest person well. That's what I feel like we're getting from a Paulson Kardashian friendship. Paulson, stay away from Kardashian.
Yeah. Well, she also loves reality television, Sarah Paulson. So I feel like she's like meeting her hero, Kim Kardashian. And I don't love that, but we have to accept that. And so it's like, it's just not.
Let's see if we can say the next headline with just moving on, or will we have to talk about it? Because it's so similar to almost every other Kardashian story we've had in the past month.
Okay.
Rumor has it, according to Dumois.
No, brother. Which means nothing. That means
the next thing for Skims. The next step for Skims is that they're going to release camel toe leggings now.
No, is that real? Is this real or are you joking?
I swear to you, I sent it. Rebecca sent it in the chat today.
Dear God. I mean,
camel toe leggings.
I get it. Like, I get the whole thing. Like, it does make sense to me. It's insane, but I get with the hard nipple bodysuit, and then the merkin, and then I kind of like it. It does do something for me, but still, I'm just like, Kim, you're a fucking idiot.
Maybe they'll do a special kind of male leggings where you just it has the appearance of a giant boner sticking out of the front of it.
Yeah,
let's do that. Like that, you could like push elevator buttons with, or stop the elevator from closing if you needed to.
Yeah.
Just have it stick right out in front.
Hold the elevator for your friend that's chasing it.
Yeah. That should be the next thing. God, she's probably already developing that right now.
Well, do we think that do we think this is all just like it's all just hype, right? Because this is all like there's probably like, because are the Merkins even still selling, or did they just have a limited run so the people
the
would get in the
Merkin-thongs?
skin
I don't
store?
know. Courtney has her vagina pops. I mean, it keeps getting like worse and worse.
Are you aware that Skims has a store that is on Fifth Avenue up near like 30 Rock that is next to Cartier?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yes.
And it's like 5 floors. That's big.
It's huge. Not only that, but Sheen or Shine, whatever or Shein, or however you pronounce it,
Shein,
just opened up a department store in Paris. I will be in Paris around the holidays, and I am absolutely, it's moved to the top of the things I'm going to do when I'm there. I'm only going to be there a few days, but going to Shein is absolutely in the top slot now.
I need you to go into the Shein department store in Paris, and I need you to find the best lead-based clothing that you can and try it on and let us know how lead-based, how does the lead-based clothing feel that they sell? And if you guys think I'm joking, they really found lead in their clothing. So when you buy stuff on Shein, know that you're actively inviting cancer into your life. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe maybe I'll shoot content there. I'll just wear a hazmat suit when I walk in. And when anyone asks why, I'll say because everything in here is made of lead.
Go. One, yes, that's incredible. And two, go light a cigarette up like out in the front lobby of it and see when they like run at you with like fire extinguishers, because the whole place will go up in like a match. No pun intended.
It's an oil slick. We just have a few more things to get through before we get to fixing Vanessa Hudgens with Tom Hamlett today. There's a bunch of other royal news outside of Lady Victoria Beckham. King Charles stripped Prince Andrew of his titles. This is an ongoing story we talked about last week, but he is now officially Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's no longer Prince anything. He's just Andy. Hello, I'm Andy. You know what? I bet Bradley Cooper's going to play Prince Andrew in a movie.
Oh, God. Speaking of Dominic, we have not discussed Bradley Cooper's face at all.
Ooh, because Bradley Cooper, the internet has accused Bradley Cooper of morphing into Barry Manilow because he's had so much work done.
It's so bad, Dominic. Like,
you know what? I think it's too fresh. I say this all the time on this podcast. It's like your people need to be planning a year before you're walking the carpet, because you need, depending on what you're getting done, you need time. You need weeks or months. When you're doing, for example, I get Botox or Juvederm 3 times a year. I plan these appointments months in advance if I know I'm going on tour or having a photo or just something where I feel like I need to be fresh. These people need to do the same thing.
No, it's
I'm
crazy.
A celebrity only here in my home. These people are celebrities outside. They need to I'll never forget Kim Cattrall on the Golden Globes red carpet. It had to be 20 years ago. It was like she'd clearly gotten a peel the night before and was like, uh-oh. Definitely should have maybe done 72 hours instead of 7.2.
Not even like,
but that's what's happening
a month before. Yeah.
Yeah. For the record, it's not about telling someone what to do with their bodies. It's helping them look better. We are pro
when you then
surgery.
have to go be on camera for the whole world, it's like, do you want to look good or do you want to look like you had an acid bath?
Madonna at the Grammys looking like the villain from Saw 3 years ago. Yeah. Remember that? And then what happened? And then she goes on tour. She's on the beach in Rio, looking better than she has in years. You just need to settle it down.
And you can't go overboard. I'm sorry to say. It's just we're going to be fixing Cameron Diaz in a couple weeks. And when I tell you that I was like blown away by how like not to the hilt plastic surgery she was, and it was the most refreshing thing I've seen in a while on this show.
She looks perfect. Every one of you should be calling Jennifer Lopez and just finding out what you should be paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to find out everything that's not genetic that's in her favor. I don't think you make it to her. We're the same age. I don't think you make it to that age and look the way she does without having some sort of very soft launch-esque regular work done, like what Jennifer Aniston does and has spoken about before. It's just like maintenance. That's what you need. Maintain.
Did you see J-Lo with Linda Perry doing that like TikTok sound that's like the
I did.
Four Non-Blondes and Nicki Minaj or whatever?
I did. Let me tell you.
I was into it. I was into it. I like that she has a friend, one friend.
And the first thing I thought was, never did I say duh to a friendship more than J-Lo and Linda Perry.
Yeah.
Like those two, I am certain they got no work done that day, and they did 500 takes of what they eventually posted on TikTok, because that's the wheelhouse for both of them for sure.
I know, I'm into it, kind of.
Linda Perry needs to clean that hat. There was a big old smudge on it.
She's so dirty. She's so grungy. You want to talk about grungy? She's still grunge. She's like, I haven't showered since
legend.
1992. Like, she's like,
truly.
Yeah.
A legend, an iconic look, but get her a Tide pen. That's all.
For real.
It's very easy.
Oh, goodness. Wait, the Kiss of the Spider Woman came and went. Did anyone go see?
It's officially
which is so
a flop.
Sad. Because I found
it doesn't
so
mean
good,
it won't get nominated. I mean, they're pinning their hopes on that.
I know, it's just sad.
Coming up on the a la carte this week, we're going to be, and we had so many important stories this week. Many of our headlines will be on the a la carte.
Sure.
Katy Perry has a new single coming out. I think it's called The Infection. I'm joking. It's called Band-Aid.
Not The Infection.
We'll be talking about that and her boyfriend, Justin Trudeau, fawning over her publicly online. We're going to talk about Justin Baldoni's countersuit against Blake Lively being officially dismissed. So the most boring court case in history is now only half over. We're going to talk about Don Lemon saying that Megyn Kelly looks like she's trans, and why Don Lemon should not be speaking anymore for the rest of this century or his life, whichever comes first.
Thank you.
And the group chat did ignite this week when we were talking about Ridiculousness, the only show that MTV has aired for the past 3 years. Ridiculousness being canceled after I think 46 seasons.
No, and that's your problem right there, people. That's why MTV's off the air for good, because that was the only show.
Who's producing this? The Duffer Brothers? Exactly.
No, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God.
I don't want to leave, though. I don't want to leave this flagship broadcast without talking about Smuckers first, because a predictions show is the last show. Is it the last show of the year or the first show of the fall? It's one of those.
I think the first of the year. Yeah.
I want to make a prediction now outside of that. I think this time next year, we're going to hear about Meghan and Harry separating. I think it's going to be around the holidays. It's going to be in the fall of next year.
Dominic, I don't even know if it's going to take that long.
I think they're going to try to give it the summer. And I think that a summer of appearances and sundresses and lavender salads or whatever the fuck else, I think he's had it. I think he is I think he's done. And I never actually thought I would say that, but now that some time has passed, I feel like he's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. I think he remembers who he is and that he can do literally whatever he wants. And I think he's had enough. She posts video from their home theater online of her celebrating when the LA Dodgers won, and he did not look happy at all. Turns out he wanted the Blue Jays to win. Turns out I only know these two teams were in the World Series because people sent me a story about Meghan Markle. And that is the truth.
When he's like, this is what civilian life is like. Get me out of here. He's like, everyone doesn't pay for all my stuff all the time. I got to go back home to my daddy.
First of all, if she's trying to be relatable,
life. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If she's trying to be relatable, posting a home theater is not it. It's not a good idea for you. Second of all, when Harry hears that he has a home theater, he's like, I'm a member of the royal family. Like, this home theater has 16 seats. A home theater for the royal family is like the Royal Opera House, is it not? Like, he could watch Stranger Things there if he wanted to, but instead he's in Montecito with his wife jumping up and down about the LA Dodgers, and he couldn't give a shit. He's mad that she's showing the kids a lot. She's been dipping into showing her kids online, and supposedly Harry is not a fan.
Well, they keep releasing all this. She keeps emailing me since I bought the As Ever wine that she keeps releasing. Like, she released a Sauvignon Blanc. She's releasing holiday stuff. Like, So she is like up to stuff, but it's not getting the press that like the OG wine was getting in the Jam, you know? I thought we were on the right track with her whenever she was at Fashion Week in Paris and she was looking like a star and we were like astonished by her. We need that. I need that and not her like in her garden.
Yeah, don't show me you and H at home unless you guys are like actually fucking. Don't show him next to you being anything other than like overly enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And don't show me your home theater. Don't.
Yeah.
I live in the Bronx. I don't want to see your home theater. Because of this podcast and the prayers of the millions of you who listen to it, Tia and Tamara Mowry are now back together again.
Our impact, Dominic.
Our impact. And they have a project coming up. They have not announced what it was, but they both look absolutely fire, as the kids would say, walking together down a hallway saying, hey, did you miss us? And there's something good coming up. And well, we can't wait. And we're just glad they're back together.
Fingers crossed for Twitches 3 is all I'm going to say.
I'd also like to remind you that speaking of being back together, there's no segue here. There's no, I don't know why
your
I said
holiday
that.
show. Is that what you're about to do?
I was really trying to segue into that.
We'll
I don't
all
know
be back together in one room listening to Dominic's
We'll be back
comedy.
together. Thank
sure, I did
you.
it for you, Dominic.
Whew. In just a few weeks, we kick off Dominic Our Gay Apparel, my holiday tour in Seattle on Sunday, November 30th. We are scrolling all through California and the Midwest and Chicago, which is the Midwest, Atlanta, DC, New York, Boston, Toronto, and closing it out December 28th in London, UK, which I guess I didn't put on any of the materials because several people reached out because I'm performing in Toronto. They said London, UK or London, Ontario. And I guess I made a mistake there. This is my first tour that's going Clinternational. So I'm still learning from all of you. So thank you for telling me about London, Ontario, which I should have known, but didn't. And that's that. Tickets available at domonterry.com or just go to Linktree in my Instagram. And now, Christopher, would you like to give us the results of last week's fixing of Meg Ryan?
The results are with 57% of the vote, it's Dominick Pupa.
Oh, wow.
You want Meg Ryan in it's complicated type rom-com. And honestly, I mean, we would be lining up to the theater to watch it, would we not be?
Thank you. That's a great idea. I wish I'd remembered pitching it, but I will accept this award with as much humility as Meghan Markle would. I've won. Just kidding.
You like me. You really like me.
Oh, listeners. Did we already mention that Christopher will be joining me on some spots in the tour?
Yes, we did. We did.
Los Angeles. Not today. We didn't though. Los Angeles,
Palm Springs,
Nashville, New York. Yes. Many people from Chicago have messaged utterly pissed off that you haven't announced whether or not you'll go there.
I understand.
Chris has a life. We have separate lives. I'm honored to have Chris with me, but this isn't like an official FFP tour. So anytime you can catch Chris, you should drive or fly to that location.
Okay, so I will be in LA, Palm Springs, and Nashville, and obviously New York. And then maybe some East Coasters that I can take a train to. Maybe might happen. But those are on true whims. If
you want him in your city, just DM him or go to his home
on the internet. Yeah, and then we'll figure it out. Or go to his home.
We love you. And we love Tom Hamlett. And he'll be here in a minute after these vital messages when we fix Vanessa Hudgens.
Dominic, we have a returning guest.
We do.
You know and love him from his multiple podcasts, Dumpster Dive, which is all about Bravo. And then also his podcast that's returning in a few weeks, which by the time this comes out will probably be now. Good Judy's. It's Tom Hamlett. Welcome back to the show.
Boys, I love you so much.
We love you. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. In honor of my last visit, I realized we did Kelly Rowland, and I have Kelly Rowland on my shirt.
I did see. I was peeping that, and I say, possibly running away with the Fixie Award for most fixed celebrity this year. Like,
you think so?
Really?
I feel like she really turned her life. Did she not? I feel like she's everywhere now, and like being celebrated as she
really
should
excelled.
be.
I know. and she excelled in that Netflix show. That not the Tyler Perry movie, the Netflix like Making the Band show. Did you guys watch that?
I only a little bit, but like not really. She was good in it.
She was very good in it. The show was way better than it should have been, to be honest. Like it was really entertaining.
I know people were hooked on it. Maybe I need to go back. I was sad about what's his name from.
Well, I know,
like, but that's just sad, you know.
It's very sad. But she provided really great feedback to like the new up and coming girl bands and boy bands. I thought she was like funny. It's like she was great. She needs to do more hosting in hindsight.
I think she's in the running for most fixed celebrity of the year. I'm just saying that.
Where she's also excelling now is that a few seconds of her looking at her, was it a sidekick in the Nelly video from 20 years ago?
The Dilemma.
The Expel.
That has been popping up religiously like thrice a week in different memes of people looking at their messages. It's been going on for a while.
No, she says that for her
that's
entire
what I
career,
thought you were talking about. When you were like, she's come back, I thought that was it.
No, and for her whole career, she's literally like been like, this has haunted me forever. And like literally someone just handed me the phone and it was on like Excel spreadsheet and I just started clicking the buttons. Like she was like,
well, you know, people say something's haunting them in their 30s and then they get to their 40s and they're like, oh, but I'm still making money off it. Please see Elizabeth Berkley and Showgirls. If that she can handle the sidekick. Oh my God. She might actually open Goddess in Vegas at this point to celebrate her 55th birthday. She's all over Showgirls now. It's crazy.
No, I live for it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of a showgirl, the life of a showgirl is someone that we're going to be talking about.
Please don't summon that. Why did you summon that?
But a showgirl we will be talking about, and that is Miss Vanessa Louise Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens. You boys will have to take the lead on this. I mean, I'm not like old enough to be her grandfather, but my fandom of her is...
Sure.
I mean, pretty non-existent, I would say. I don't dislike her. I just know her from the 3 bulleted things where I'll jump up while you're talking and say, oh, I know that. But the rest of it, I haven't been following her. I'm happy to help, though. What I will say is that I didn't realize what a smoldery younger version of CZJ she actually looked like, Miss Catherine Zeta-Jones. As I'm researching her in the 5 minutes before we record, every image I'm pulling up, she looks like she could be CZJ's daughter, actually.
I mean, good. That's a compliment to her because of
the highest order, for sure.
Love some Catherine Zeta.
Yeah.
And again, looks better than ever these days.
Yeah, agreed. Well, see, Vanessa's weird to me because like High School Musical came out when I was like in middle school, probably. But it was like kind of after it was like right after I stopped watching Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and stuff. So it kind of missed me.
I'm the same exact way. I was like a little too old for High School Musical because I was like actually in high school and was like, okay, I'm not like looking up to these children in this Disney Channel thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of got her through clips. I mean, I have seen High School Musical, but it wasn't like my life.
Yeah, unlike Destiny's Child, where your dad got you a cardboard cutout of the 3 of them from McDonald's.
Oh, thank you for remembering.
I'll never
forget
it.
Legend lives on here on my shirt.
It's podcast lore. But before we go through her greatest hits, let's do it. Let's play the middle name game. This is where we ask Christopher and our guests to guess the middle name of the person that we are fixing today. Tom, do you already know Vanessa Hudgens' middle name?
No, I do not.
Great. Here are the clues that you'll be receiving. You see, Christopher's already in prayer.
I'm really
this has
trying
become
to get one.
Truly
I'm really
a
trying to
religious
get one.
part of the week. Vanessa Hudgens was born December 14th, 1988. That means she is currently 36 years old. She was born in Salinas, California, of course, made famous by John Steinbeck. Salinas, California. Vanessa Hudgens, I believe, she's either a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. I don't pay attention to any of those signs. The December signs I always mix up. What is Vanessa? I almost said her middle name. Vanessa Hudgens' middle name. And I've gotten in the habit of letting you know whether or not something is gettable. This is imminently gettable. No one swapped an I for a Y or anything like that. This is not it's very gettable. 1988.
I'm gonna go with This feels like so basic, but if it's very gettable, like I'm gonna go with like maybe a Marie.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Catherine, but what I think it actually is Ruby.
Do you think Ruby is gettable?
I don't know. I just thought Ruby, and
it's none of those things. It is even more, dare I say, boring than what? No, more than that. Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
Oh,
I know it doesn't get more.
No, but that is 1989.
Stuff.
You know what I mean? That is, or 1988, whatever year it was.
And it's right there. It's
but
like
Vanessa is
Marie.
such a name. Vanessa is so big. You know what
Vanessa's
I mean?
a great name. Yeah.
No, but to me, though, shout out to her parents, but to me, the three words in her name do not belong next to each other. Like Vanessa
I don't think so either.
And Hudgens feels like we picked just like very. I mean, obviously she couldn't do anything about Hudgens, but Hudgens is a really tough last name to kind of move forward with into stardom to me. Also,
It is. Because she should have changed it to Hutchins, because that's how I say it anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But also, Hutchins, if her last name was Nudgens instead, then her acronym would have been Van, which would have been very cool. But like VAH, I don't need to see that embossed on luggage. It's not even Va. It's very important. People, listeners, when you're choosing the middle name, we need to know what's going to be on the luggage. Never forget that. If you want your kid to be cool, the acronym should be its own name. Well, here we are, Vanessa Hudgens. I knew who she was as the elder in the room. I sort of knew about High School Musical, was not a fan, not the wheelhouse for me. But when Grease Live aired, which I believe was on Fox, and she was in the pivotal role of Rizzo, the reason she'll never leave my mind is because her father passed away either the day before or the morning of the live broadcast of Grease. And she still did it. She still went on it. I wasn't even going to watch it, but I watched it because I was like, I have to see how someone pulls this off. What you would estimate would be the worst day of their life. And also a pinnacle of their career, like doing this legendary musical on live television in maybe, in the best role in it. I mean, Danny and Sandy, whatever. Rizzo's like, that's the sex. That's the moment. That's the Suge Avery of Grease. And she did a bang up job.
She did. And I'll say, I think I think that was like the last good one they did, honestly. I think that is like one of the best ones. The final sequence of the car, they really like put effort into that I feel like they kind of never hit again. I'm okay that we don't do those anymore, to be honest.
Because they did it over there was acreage on that set.
It was just a huge area.
Around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They did do a good job. I'm trying to think of one since then that's been as good. And I think you might be right. I think that was the peak.
Grease is like the musical that everyone knows, but there are some really good songs. You know what I mean? Like her version of there are worse things I could do. That I overlook that a lot at karaoke, and I shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what everyone obviously goes to. You're
the one that I want.
No. What's the ballad?
Dominick Stein.
Hopelessly
devoted to you. Yeah.
Yes.
But I agree.
Not in the musical. They wrote that, I think, for Olivia to do in the movie, and then they put it in the musical after that.
The magic changes, though, in the musical. Those magic changes. What's his name? It's one of the boys' songs. Is also wonderful. Shout out to Grease, the musical.
Yeah, but let's back up quickly because Vanessa Hudgens comes to us through High School Musical, which is an absolute cultural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Who Zac Efron is still famous off of High School Musical today. You know what I mean? Like the reason any of us know who he is because of High School Musical, and he's obviously the one that's the most
for her too. I mean, for anyone on it, that's
Ashley Tisdale still has a skincare line sold at Target because of High School Musical,
right? Because she also hasn't appeared in anything since then.
It's called Frenchie Beauty, which is an insane name, like the dog Frenchie.
My God,
really?
Yeah, I almost pitched that for this episode, actually.
Yeah, she's on the list, too. It was like, so she, anytime someone wants to come fix her, she needs a death sprinkler.
She needs it.
Oh, poor Ashley.
she becomes a huge celebrity, especially amongst children because of High School Musical. It's a huge, I mean, we don't need to explain High School Musical to anyone. They then are in 3 of them. There's a tour. There's a this. She's humongously famous. They're all getting all these deals. And obviously her and Zac Efron are the 2 main characters of High School Musical that are in love.
Right.
And much like every other girl that's coming out of Disney Channel, they try to make her a pop star. Doesn't go as well as some of our others, like Miss Miley Cyrus herself, or you know, some Hannah, you know, who else? Like
Ariana
Grande, Nickelodeon.
They tried it with Zendaya, which I actually think she has good music.
Replay still sometimes catches a listen from me. I'll tell you that.
Me too.
But Vanessa Hudgens had a song where she's like in the video, like walking down a street in like the most Delia's. Do you remember this store, Tom? Dominic, you probably don't even know that this store exists.
I don't know.
It was for children. You shouldn't have known about it. It's like,
then I'm glad.
It was for like
Dominic was working at Talbot's across the way. In the mall.
No, I was at Express. How dare you? I was working at Express.
The skin tight button down.
Do not talk to me about my light blue chambray shirt and my polka dotted tie. It was all I wore there.
My God, did you work at Express?
And I wore that outfit. Oh, not Express. Whatchamacallit, Structure. I worked at Structure.
Oh, yeah, Structure.
Which was Express for men.
I've not heard of Structure before.
No,
it was before our time. It was before our time,
Limited,
Tom.
and then Express, shout out Structure for men. Just men's clothes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of pleats.
But Delia's was like, think of like the girls at Limited 2 when they grew up and were like funky. That was Delia's. And it was a lot of like
essentially like Zooey Deschanel's Brain in 2006.
Yes. There was a lot of vests with like
an infection
and like
infection.
Yes.
Like, do you remember the Quirky Girl skit on SNL?
Yeah, my favorite thing of all time.
It is the Delia's.
Yeah. So Delia, she like was wearing an outfit that was like Delia's best, like vest with a fedora and then like capris, not capris, like what would you call that? Like an above the knee, like capri. What is that?
A skirt,
a Bermuda
short. Yes, a Bermuda short that was like plaid. Like, what was her song? Hold on, let's look.
It was called Sneaker Night.
No, it wasn't.
That's one of her songs. Sneaker Night.
God,
and Sneaker Night is one word.
See, this is why it's bad. Sneaker Night. Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. You're right. I'm talking about. She's walking down the street in sneakers and Adelia's outfit with high top socks, a fedora.
Yep.
This video isn't even in widescreen. That's how old it is. Oh my God.
No, I just want to shout out to a previous guest you've had on this podcast, and I believe you've also been on their show, Donnie and Chelsea from I'm the Cute One. Sneaker Night is Donnie's favorite song of all time. Famously.
Okay. That's
something you may need to take up with him.
I've never heard it, but having met Donnie, I'm unsurprised by this information.
I know.
And she's like in her little room, like her childhood room with her. And then she's like, I'm going out tonight and I'm wearing shorts. Oh, she doesn't have Bermuda shorts. It's little shorts, layered tank tops. Duh. Hello. What year was it? A sparkly top, a zip up hoodie. And they really tried to make this happen for her. And it didn't happen. It did not happen.
Well, it happened for Donnie, but no one else.
No. Slam. Yes, slam. And she tries to have music and it just doesn't really work, right? Like,
no.
Well, there's only 2 albums and they came early on, right? One was called V, which when I saw that, I really perked up because I thought she might have had something to do with the reboot of the V Alien miniseries
which
that
I
Marina Baccarin.
Loved. Upset that it didn't go on
and then
longer.
In 2008, it should have. It was great.
It was so good.
It was truly
Morris
great.
Chestnut
the original is still
it.
one of the best things that's never been on television.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was so hot in it.
She had an album called V in 2006 and then an album called Identified in 2008. And that seems to be it for her career. 17, 18 years ago, it just sort of ended.
They threw in the towel.
I pray she releases a 3rd album called Anne.
That would be great. That would be great. Or Ruby. Why not? Maybe she'll listen to this podcast.
Ruby Red. See, like they threw in the towel with her. They were like, yeah, this isn't Sneaker Night. They're like, sorry, Sneaker Night isn't moving the needle. Like, we're not Delia. The Delia is like integration on sneaker night didn't work. You know what I mean? So we're like it's not happening.
Like what you're describing and even saying the word sneaker night, it's very much giving me like a slightly polished Rebecca Black is the vibe that I'm getting.
That's Dominick.
This
that's
music.
what it is.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like forcing her into like, aren't you like a cool down? Like you're just like a cool girl that's like alt and like, but isn't really at all. It's completely approachable. But like instead of wearing heels because you're 15, you're going to wear sneakers like to go out with your friends. And she's like, yeah, I am. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, I'm every woman. Like, you know, that's like what?
That's generous.
She is someone though, if you're I'm looking at what she's done since High School Musical and these two albums, like she's worked steadily, but none of it's been like marquee. I also forget that 2016 is now 10 years ago, and that's when Grease Live was. COVID really did sort of like, it's sort of like The Leftovers, you know, where it just sort of like sucked a part of time out. And we forget, like 2016 being a decade ago is not.
Well, Dominick,
it doesn't seem normal.
Speaking of COVID.
Thank you. I was waiting for this transition.
No, what's happening?
You must know where we're going.
I don't think he does. I don't think he knows.
I don't.
This is why I picked her for today, by the way.
And this is this is part of the 1-2 punch that like she'll never come back from, and we are in an impossible situation because of it.
Okay.
If
you're telling me that she worked at the lab in Wuhan, I'm going to leave my apartment.
She kind of did the opposite, actually.
She did the opposite. Yeah. So when like the lockdown was like happening, and remember, like I always think of Cardi B, that video where she's like, shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. Remember that when she was like, oh fuck, like it's happening. A similar video, like when there was like the lockdown and people weren't allowed to go outside and people were like, oh my God, like what is happening? Like we're so scared. She did a video that was like, and I'm paraphrasing and butchering it, but she did a video where she was like, so like people are like this virus is going to go through the world. And like, I mean, like people are like gonna die. And that's like,
I have no
inevitability, right?
She
like
she says it in like, if Sneaker Night were a voice, she says it in that. She's like, people are gonna die.
And she's like, right? Like, there's nothing we can do. Like, we should just let it run its course on people.
Wait, I do have it. If you want me to put it into the mic, I do have it.
Please do.
Do it.
Okay.
I told you why it sounds like a bunch of... I'm sorry. Like, it's a virus. I get it. Like, I respect it. But at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die.
I don't remember it being that bad. I don't remember it being
she sounds bad. So mean. She sounds mean.
I also, underrated part of it, she's like, it's a virus and yeah, I respect it.
I respect
like,
it.
What do you respect?
A disease. Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy we have autonomy
I respect
for viruses
the virus's
now.
work ethic. It's really digging in.
Wait, I'm just realizing also another moment that is not on her IMDb page that I hope that we need to speak about too. I think in the same vein is her obsession with voguing right now. Do we remember that?
No, I don't know anything about this.
Was that her?
Okay. On Drag Race, she literally says during, like, she was a guest judge on Drag Race, and I think
this whole time I thought it was Ariana. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't know why I thought it was Ariana.
I'm pretty sure it was All Stars 3 when Aja did like the insane, like, is she going to jump from there box moment? Like, and she dances like crazy. And in the judging, Vanessa Hudgens goes, I'm really into voguing right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a famous quote.
And like,
it's a famous quote.
Like, okay.
And what did that apply to anything, or is she just...
Well, Aja vogued, and like that was the extent of it. Maybe that was her critique for her. I mean, her praise for her performance. But people were all like, please elaborate. But COVID, but people are going to die got her kind of canceled.
Like, people were like, you dumb idiot. Like, you rich piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you out of touch piece of garbage. And it wrecked her. Wrecked her. Rewinding a little bit, one thing I will say that I really loved that she did was she was one of the hosts of the American Music Awards during the 20th anniversary of Titanic. I'm pretty sure this was her. I could be wrong.
Whoa, this is nowhere on my list of things.
So when Celine Dion came out and did like the 20th anniversary performance where she's in that white dress with the huge sleeves and she sings it, and there was like, and it was like a beautiful moment, and it was like kind of while she was sick and we didn't know what was wrong with her, and like she came out and sang and like it was like this very important moment at this like award show that really no one watched. And they cut back to her and the other host, and she's like bawling her eyes out and is like, I'm so moved by this performance. Like, and she's like, I can't like compose myself. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Like, and she's crying and she's like, that was the most beautiful. And the whole room is like in awe of Celine. You know what I mean? They're all like on their feet, like giving her a standing ovation. And they're like, that was like a once in a lifetime performance. Like, we'll be right back, blah, blah, blah. They come back from commercial break and she's still crying over the performance. Wow. And she's like, I still can't catch my breath. I'm still like so moved by this performance and there was something very humanizing about that I found very endearing about her, despite then her later saying that people should die from COVID.
People are gonna die.
I forgot it was like
Dom, I'll send you the video too, because you got to see her voice. You got to watch it too.
See
you
the face.
No, I've already Googled it. It's already lined up for shocking. When we're done. I can't wait to watch it.
It is shocking. Wait, can we talk about her lifetime? Not lifetime, but I call it the lifetime genre that she pivoted into.
Oh no, I don't know.
On Netflix.
We sure can. Let's talk about it.
So Netflix in probably 2018 started making these like Christmas movies, I think to just rival everything that was like a lifetime Christmas, like lifetime Christmas movies and Hallmark. She has a series called The Princess Switch. Have either of you watched these films?
No, but it's
nothing about that would have me even interested in it.
Now, I don't love like a Hallmark Lifetime situation movie. Where I really like things that was when things are so bad that they're quite watchable. And these are all that. And she plays multiple characters because it's like Parent Trap, but for like a princess. Well, not Parent Trap. It's like Princess Diaries. So she doesn't know she's a princess and she finds out she is. And she has a twin sister who she didn't know. She got separated at birth, who's a princess. And they compete in a baking competition together accidentally. And they're like, wait. And they're like, wait, you're already competing. And then she's like the other one.
Wait. Stop. Just stop. Okay, so this is the Princess Diaries meets the Parent Trap. Because what you said was that there is a twin that she then meets. Meet the Parent Trap / It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Then also combined with the Great British Bake Off. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Well, yes.
And it's called the Princess Switch.
Well, I actually wrote down the synopsis of them. They're one sentence long because I thought they were funny. So the Princess Switch one is competing in a Christmas baking competition in Belgravia. Pause for laughs.
Goodbye. You mean what's the thing in Princess Diaries? What's it?
Yeah,
Genovia. Yeah, literally.
Genovia.
A Chicago baker bumps into the prince's fiance who looks just like her. They switch lives for 2 days. Okay, so maybe they're not related. I thought they were related.
Oh, they just look alike? That's even worse.
Wait, it gets better. The Princess Switch 2, when Duchess Margaret, that's the sister, unexpectedly inherits the throne to Montanaro and hits a rough patch with Kevin, it's up to her body double, Stacy, to save the day before a new lookalike party girl named Fiona foils their plans. So she plays a third character. And then in the last one, the Princess Switch 3, when a princess relic is stolen, Queen Margaret and Princess Stacy enlist the help of their cousin Fiona with a man from her past to retrieve it. Essentially, they just get into more hijinks, the three of them. They don't add a fourth person to the third one.
I thought a fourth was coming. I thought the cousin was...
Take that, Orphan Black. Take that, Tatiana Maslany.
No, truly. No, Vanessa Hudgens was like, I'm going to do my version of Orphan Black, like on this. Yeah, she thinks that's what she's doing.
That is what... That's
with the Princess Switch, which P.S. Orphan Black, one of my favorite shows of all time.
Right?
You know, I've never watched it. I've always wanted to. And it's on Netflix now. And I need to dive into it.
So good. It is so good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I forgot that Vanessa was also in Rent Live, which was...
Oh, really?
I feel like... Yeah.
Was she Mimi?
No,
she was Maureen.
Maureen.
Oh, that feels weird.
I know. To do the thing about the cow, to do the cow one, you know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that I think
that.
before Rent Live, she was in a production of Rent at the Hollywood Bowl that was directed by Neil Patrick Harris. And she got like pretty bad reviews playing Maureen, but then was chosen to play Maureen in Rent Live afterwards.
That's so strange.
Have you done Neil Patrick Harris here on the podcast?
We sure have.
Yeah.
Okay. He's on my list of people I don't get it, but we don't have to get into that today.
Yeah. No, sure. Understood. I get that. I get that you don't get it. Because I don't know if I do either, but
yeah. Which Vanessa though did have a high moment, and she was in Tick Tick Boom and was very good in it.
I forgot about that, and that is a great movie, and she was very good in it. She's very good.
I was like, oh, she's good. Like, we're gonna return. It also came out after her COVID scandal, so like I thought maybe that could have been an entry into like her being quite good again.
It's because it was still in COVID, that movie. Like that would have,
it was in
that would have
2022.
been the thing to save her. Yeah.
Here's the problem is that and I do have one more thing to bring up that Dominick's going to piss his pants because he forgot about this. And it's one of the best things of all time. She hasn't had her like, I'm not Disney anymore. And she's like a full-fledged adult. She hasn't had her like, I'm sexy now moment. Like Sneaker Night was not her sexy now moment as much as she wanted it to be. She has not had a Rumors Lindsay Lohan, one of the best songs ever. She hasn't had a Can't Be Tamed Miley Cyrus / like when Miley was like being a whore. She hasn't had her like, you know what I mean? Like her like.
It should have been Rizzo. It should have been her playing Rizzo.
But even that is still like,
a little too musical.
That's so G-rated. You know what I mean?
Happen. Yeah.
It should have been her being like, like she should have had like a slutacious song where she was like serving body and we were enjoying it.
Okay, well, maybe in the Princess Switch 4, they take to sex work.
They go to like the sex
she's
club
11
under the castle.
Identical hookers in the same brothel.
It's like Cat House, but it's all her. Like it's
right.
Oh my god,
they're gonna call it Orphan Black. Orphan Black.
Don't get me started on Cat House.
The one thing that I must bring up. This is something that I think has sealed her fate to ever having success ever again. And that is in the documentary, quote unquote, documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told. There's a scene where J-Lo is with her manager and all these people, and they're like talking about who they want to be the like celestial like council. That's like the Zodiac Council. That's like Jane Fonda, what's her name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, Kim Petras, like all these celebrities, you know, Sofia Vergara, all them. Jennifer Lewis, incredible. And they're like, okay, like Khloe Kardashian, like isn't available. Like so-and-so like is passing, like this person is passing. And then they literally turned our J-Lo and they go, Vanessa Hudgens is available. And J-Lo, without missing a beat, goes, for what?
It was forgot about that.
One of the greatest things that I've ever watched on television ever in my whole life.
The absolute unmitigated audacity of Jennifer.
Vanessa Hudgens this kind of transitions into the what next, but she needs a cabaret show called Vanessa Hudgens is Available at the Laurie Beachman.
That might be better than our fixes, actually. That's in contention.
Because like it was the slam of a lifetime.
But this is her career has entered a place where she does need help and there's nothing wrong with these jobs at all that I'm about to list. I mean, we would kill to have any of these jobs on your way up to something, but to be in High School Musical and then all these other projects, and then to be the person that co-hosts the Academy Awards red carpet pre-show, that to me is a come down. It feels like one. Like those are not easy jobs. They're not fun jobs. They're mostly, even if you're good at it, you're probably annoying people like us who are watching anyway. But even still, to have walked those and then be on the side is an indication that the down on IMDb, your arrow's going down where they're doing their weekly stocks. If they still do that. She did that. She co-hosted the Met Gala red carpet live stream it was for Vogue, but she still co-hosted the red carpet for an event that at one point she should be getting invited to this.
Yeah,
and
she
now
should be on the carpet.
Not, so
I'm looking at her IMDb. Are we aware that she was in 13
With Evan Rachel Wood. Yeah, she played, I think she was the even younger sister.
Yeah. Like that's a good
I didn't
credit.
realize that.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Now
that's
obviously that movie's like, but that was even like pre-High School Musical too.
Yes, correct. See, like
That's actually a miracle that she got booked in High School Musical after doing that. Because like that's such an edgy movie. You would think she would kind of pivot into more edgy content.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the other thing that I'm remembering, and I don't know why this is all over her IMDb, but she has every like Neutrogena commercial that she's been in on her IMDb, or like some crazed fan was like putting every single time she's ever appeared on a screen ever, like a Sears commercial. Like, I mean, because obviously once High School Musical happened, she got every brand deal that she ever wanted. So she did like a Sears commercial, a Neutrogena commercial, which she made like so much money to walk on the set for one day and splash herself with water in the face and say, Neutrogena Wave Duo, don't you blah, 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 Neutrogena. And that was it. And then she walked away and made like $3 million. So like getting those, like she had a Kohl's thing. She had a Candies. She was like the face of Candies, like the shoe brand. Like that's money. But then she's in Spring Breakers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember that at all.
No, I do remember that.
How many times are we going to say all these projects? We either don't remember the projects or we don't remember her in the projects.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not good.
The problem is she's not a character actress.
No.
You know, like there are those character actresses that are in everything. And you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe they're in this movie. They're in this movie, this movie, this movie. She is like someone who has been like pitched us as an ingenue and is in everything that doesn't work. And it's like, that is such a tough place to be in. Like, I don't know where the pivot is for her next, really, genuinely, because like she's almost too famous to fall back onto something kind of like indie. And then it's kind of crazy that she's doing red carpets and in movies. Like, I just think she's throwing too much at the wall. She needs the three of us to kind of guide her into one track. I feel like she's in way too many things.
Better opportunity is what she needs because, I mean, I feel like we're pulling up to the arena now. And before we get there, before the door opens on our red carpet, we should point out that in 2024, Vanessa Hudgens competed and won season 11 of The Masked Singer as the Goldfish.
That is both the most amazing and mortifying credit.
I have it pulled up. I was
a double-edged sword.
Dominic, I literally have the Masked Singer wiki fandom up and it says Goldfish US. I literally was going there to be like, was she on The Masked Singer? And she won The Masked Singer. Further proof that show does nothing for anyone's career. And they think it's going to, and it does nothing.
I mean, nothing. This truly is a tough one.
No, this is hard. Okay.
Are we here?
Here, yes, we're here.
Okay.
Vanessa Ann Hudgens, Ruby Red, Zila Maria. I don't know who you are. You have been handled. No, but she's been like handled. We know nothing about her. What do we know that she likes? What do we know that we don't know anything about her. She has been this person that has been handled by like the juggernauts of like Disney and ABC and these like musical giants that were being put on. Like, I don't know anything about her life. I don't know anything. Like, I mean, our pop stars that we have, our people that we like hold dear, we know something about them. Even if they don't have much out there, we know like what their interests are. We know something. I know nothing about her. What I want her to do is I want her to follow in the footsteps of Miss Demi Lovato. Demetria Lovato.
Louise Lovato. Okay.
Demi Lovato turned it all around and we were like so tragic. Like she was so tragic and sad. And she put out that I Want to Go Fast song, which is so good and harkens back to like 2008. Like it's giving Dev. Remember Dev? Tom, I know you do.
Yes, I do.
It's giving like a G6. Remember that song? Like it's in that realm and it's like bringing us millennials back to a time when we had happiness. And she like is on Ozempic to the hilt and looks great and like is coming back around and doing a press tour where she's making fun of herself. Like she was on Watch What Happens Live and was like, my Housewives tagline is like, I always serve and my favorite dish is a mug, which is like the most embarrassing thing she's ever done on the internet.
So good. Yeah.
And it's like, that's fucking funny. And then she like shows up with the Jonas Brothers because they were in Camp Rock together. Like, I need Vanessa Hudgens to do an adult album where she's finally sexy She obviously can sing if she won The Voice. You know what I mean? The winner always is like actually a real singer. And I need her to like make fun of her saying that people are going to die in COVID. I need her to like make fun. Like Sneaker Night 2.0 needs to be a fucking song on her album. Like she needs to lean into all of this rather than trying to like reinvent herself and be all these different things, and lean into the campiness of who she was as like the star of High School Musical, because that's all we really know about her. If she had a memoir, we never read it. If she like did a groundbreaking interview about her life, we know nothing about her life at all. And so I want like sexy music that's bringing us back to the early 2000s, that she can do a press tour and us like laugh with her about these dumb fucking songs. And like, she should wear a fedora in one of the music videos and like make fun of it. And does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I want for her. I want music where she sings well, where we can be like, wow, she does have a really good voice, when it's not soaring, flying. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the fuck this fucking songs are in High School Musical.
I think there's such an uptick in nostalgia right now because everyone wants to get out of whatever trap we've been in for the last like 10 years. And I think like Paris Hilton just embraced her music in the last couple of years from the early 2000s. Like,
we loved it.
And she's like, she like likes Stars Are Blind now. And it's like,
yeah,
I think
and
nostalgic people, right. I think nostalgic people release, like kind of monopolizing on their nostalgia would work. So
Demi Lovato did it flawlessly. And I have like no notes for her. And I had a fucking Bible full of notes for her like 2 years ago. Know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I want for Vanessa Hudgens. And that's my pitch. Dominic. Whew. Are you going to pitch the Switch? What is it? Princess Switch 4?
I mean, it's not, that's probably
sure
Dom's idea.
That's what she should actually do.
I'm sort of torn here, and I feel like you and I have switched pitches this week because I strongly feel she does not have a memoir. I just checked online, and she needs to like, we don't know who she is so much. I need her to, she needs to talk shit about somebody, and that's the only way. She needs to go on CBS Mornings and be like, this is why I will never forgive Zac Efron. And in the book, like, there's a story to tell here. She was on High School Musical. Her dad passing away before she's about to do the most important thing in her career. That's like an inspirational story that I'm surprised she hasn't talked about more publicly. But I'm torn between the book and this idea that I have about her. You know, Oscar on The Office is now the only character that survived The Office, and he's on the spinoff The Paper.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a way to do that. When everyone's like, why Oscar? And if you've seen The Paper, it's hilarious. I caught it the other day.
Oh,
it's
really?
good. It's at least as good as The Office. I think it's very funny. It's giving me the best aspects of Parks and Rec is what it's giving me. Like that sort of, that feel. Like a little, not exactly The Office, but a little looser. I say let's just do a sequel to High School Musical just called Gabriella, and it's just about whatever happened to her character. And she should play like an alcoholic, disappointed. I attempted to be a singer, and all the other kids went on to greatness, and I got pregnant with Zac Efron's character's baby, and then he ditched town. And now here I am with triplets. And I'm working at Costco, and this is how I'm gonna. This is my life now.
Triplets, a nod to the Princess Switch.
Why not? Why not? I'm gonna kill you. And you know, we should call it Gabriella, but if we want to camp it up, we could call it High School Bluesicle if we wanted to go down.
Okay, gotta kill you.
Okay,
gotta kill you.
We're getting a little heavy-handed here.
And can I do a 1-2? Am I allowed to do a 1-2? I need a memoir, but another project that accompanies it, because the memoir is not going to be enough. It needs to be a 1-2 punch of, oh my God, Vanessa Hudgens is headlining this project. And also, here's a book talking about her pretty amazing life.
Is the memoir called People Died?
You know, my backup idea was just appointing her Surgeon General, because why not? Or Secretary of Health and Human Services.
That's the most likely of all of these things to happen, actually.
Of all these, for real, yeah. And that's my pitch.
I'm going to have to lean towards the dual Dom ideas here. Memoir, but also like, I don't know. I think memoir really is the choice in general.
It really is.
I think
yes,
we've spoken enough about it already. Like, we really do need a definitive behind the scenes story about going from being in the movie 13 to being in High School Musical to then having your star on the rise and then
to
kind
asking
of
Jennifer
plateauing.
Tilly where she got her corsage on the red carpet.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a
you're
downward
right about there's a story
trend.
there.
Yeah. God damn it. My own pitch.
Probably a compelling one. I mean, I'm not on what that I took
Oh,
your
sorry.
that I took the
didn't pitch
memoir
and win. Yeah. I always pitch it and no one ever picks it.
I was very surprised that you didn't, but I believe in it this time for like, I believe she's a person who can do it because there are a lot of really compelling bullets in her story. I mean, just being in the maelstrom of High School Musical, like that's something people want to hear about. She could do a whole
book just on that and then never talk about anything else.
And what Tom said is right from earlier. Like, I don't know, maybe what's his name? Is it Corbin Bleu? Maybe I've heard him discuss it in interviews because he's done Broadway before and maybe he's just in New York a little more than Zach and Ashley and Vanessa, but you've never heard them really dish or not dish about the experience. I mean, it was huge. I mean, it really was huge. It's mostly forgotten now. We refer to it just jokingly, but it was pretty big at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dominick,
thank you. I accept this win with as much grace as I can muster. Thank you, William Thomas Hamlett, for this. God, I wish you never told us that because every time we talk about
Tom,
you now,
Thomas,
we'll be. Oh
It's
shit!
just
That's
Tom.
right. That's that face. Are we recording video? That should be on a stamp. Those eyes didn't roll; they shot. Did you see that?
Yes,
you
I
must
sure
have to
did.
correct people all the time though. If they ever like jokingly, because I use people's full names without permission regularly. Like I'm much more Christopher than Chris with Christopher, and I would if we were like in each other's faces every day, I would absolutely accidentally call you Thomas all the time, and you would correct me.
Oh, you can call me William.
day.
Just be like William.
No, I couldn't. You're too ingrained as Tom in my head. I couldn't. I couldn't do
you can
it.
call me Thomas. I don't really care.
Yeah,
No, I won't. It's not your name. I won't.
William
disrespect your
Tom
family that way.
Hamlett. Yeah. Tom, thank you for being with us. Tell them where they can find you. Tell everyone where they can listen to your podcasts and what they're called again.
You can follow me at the Tom Hamlett on Instagram. You can check out my show Dumpster Dive if you are into all things reality television. We chat housewives, and then we also dive into reality TV of yesteryear there. And then you can, if you're not really a housewives or reality TV person, swing by Good Judy's. It's me and my two best friends, Bradley Gibson and Dan Rosales, chatting about gay shit and pop culture.
Wonderful.
Dominick, where can people find you?
My website's dominteri.com. My Instagram and most of my socials are at Dominick Pupa. My holiday tour, Dom We Now Are Gay Apparel, kicks off in Seattle in just a few weeks. Please head to my website or the link tree on my Instagram to buy tickets. Doing 13 performances in 12 cities in Canada and London. Please come say hi. Christopher,
International.
where can the listeners of this podcast, who we are Clinternational, where can the listeners of this podcast find you on the World Wide Web?
You can find me at the Chris DeRosa. You can find the show at Fixing Famous People, and you can find the Patreon at patreon.com/fixingfamouspeople. I wish you all well, and as always, where's Shelley? Goodbye.